Bo Nickal versus Paul Craig. Who's gonna win this fight? Well, if we talk about who's gonna win this fight, let's take a look at the latest performances in which Bo Nickal fought Val Woodburn, in which Bo Nickal dropped and put a lot of punishment on Val Woodburn, and the rest enough to stop the fight in round one. And after this, Bo Nickal went on to fight Cody Brundage at UFC 300, in which Bo Nickal started off great in round one. Bo Nickal then got Cody Brundage in a rear naked choke and made him tap in round two. Now let's take a look at Paul Craig's latest performances, in which he fought Brendan Allen, in which Brendan Allen took control of round one until both got rocked in round two.
Up a bit more on the striking here. Ooh, they both landed there.
Brendan Allen then got Paul Craig in a rear naked choke and made him tap in round three.
4 of his 5 on this winning streak have come like this.
Now after this, Paul Craig went on to fight Caio Borralho, in which Caio Borralho started off very fast in round one until Caio Borralho knocked him out in round two.
Now, this fight is going to be Bo Nickal's biggest test in his UFC career because Paul Craig holds a big name and he's a guy who's been in the octagon with very good and experienced fighters, and he's actually managed to come out on top against some of those high-level fighters. So if Bo Nickal's able to come out on top, especially by knockout or by submission, then that's definitely a good look for him. And as for Paul Craig, well, you just heard that he's on a 2-fight losing streak, getting finished in both of those fights, but at the same time, those losses were against 2 good fighters who are in the top 10, but that's why it gives Bo Nickal a lot more credibility if he does come out on top. So now, how is this fight going to play out? Well, we know how both men fight, because if we take a look at Bo Nickal, well, we know that Bo Nickal's strongest weapon is his wrestling, but although he's always been a wrestler, he's managed to catch up with the striking as well. And as for Paul Craig, well, we know that he's very dangerous when it comes to his jiu-jitsu, because if there's an opportunity to submit his opponent, he takes it, and from then on, he can submit anybody. And as for striking, well, it's pretty solid, but he does always end up losing with the striking when it comes to striking with the best strikers in the division. So in the end, I see both men having a lot of success on the feet, but I do think Bo Nickal, being the more dominant wrestler, is going to look towards taking Paul Craig down and looking to get on his back and controlling him on the ground, and hopefully looking to work towards a submission. But he does have to be careful because Paul Craig has shown that he can be very sneaky even when he's on his back. But anyways, I do got Bo Nickal winning this fight, and I could see him getting the knockout, but most likely he'll win it by submission.